Why God shakes before he crowns, shaking before crown. And hear me now, chosen one. Before we begin, subscribe to this channel and press the notification bell. Because prophetic fire is rising, and those with oil must remain lit. This is not routine. This is revelation. This is not branding. This is birthing. And what I'm about to speak into your spirit may shake you. But that's precisely the point. Because before God crowns, he shakes. The first principle, shaking is a signal, not a sentence. The shaking is not punishment. It is preparation. When your world begins to tremble, it doesn't mean God has left. It means the throne is approaching. Hebrews 12:27 says, "The removing of those things that can be shaken, so that only what cannot be shaken may remain." Most people pray for stability. But heaven is after sovereignty. And the only way to establish what is eternal in you is to first shake what is temporary off of you. You say, "God, why is everything falling apart?" And heaven replies, "Because I'm clearing space to crown you." Storytelling, the day my plans collapsed. I remember the season. Everything I built collapsed. The money dried up. The phone went silent. The people I thought were loyal vanished like mist. And I thought I was cursed. Until I realized I was being cleansed. God wasn't punishing me. He was purging me. He was shaking every false layer off my soul. Because the crown he was preparing could not sit on a double-minded head. The second principle, the throne room has a quake. In Isaiah 6, when the prophet saw the Lord seated on his throne, what happened first? "And the posts of the door were shaken at the voice of him who cried out." Isaiah 6:4. The moment the king revealed himself, the temple shook. What religion calls chaos, the prophets recognize as confirmation. Because in the presence of divine authority, everything else must tremble. So when your relationships shake, when your finances quake, when your emotions rattle, do not panic, pause and ask, is heaven installing a new throne in my life? The third principle, shaking separates the false from the true. In Judges 7, Gideon had 32,000 soldiers. Too many. God said, "Tell the fearful to go home." 22,000 walked away, still too many. Then God said, "Take them to the water. Watch how they drink." After the shaking, only 300 remained. Why? Because not everyone can carry the weight of your crown. Shaking reveals the pretenders. Shaking exposes the opportunists. Shaking shows you who's with your mantle, not just your moment. And God will shake you, so you don't crown the wrong people when your time comes. The circle that cracked. I once had a circle of friends I thought were forever. We fasted together. We shouted together. We shared visions and dreams. But when my wilderness began, They left. And the Spirit whispered, they were only assigned to your ego, not your elevation. Some people are scaffolding, not structure. They're there while you're being built. But they're not meant to remain when the glory rests. Stop mourning the ones who left during your shaking. If they were meant to wear your crown with you, they wouldn't have dropped their oil in your desert. The fourth principle: the earth shakes when heaven speaks. At Mount Sinai, when God descended to speak with Moses, Exodus 19:18 says, Mount Sinai was completely in smoke because the Lord descended upon it in fire, and the whole mountain quaked greatly. Why? Because when the eternal touches the temporal, the lesser must yield. And when heaven speaks your name in the courts, earth has to respond. Your surroundings begin to shift. Your systems begin to crack. Your illusions begin to burn. The shaking is not random. It's heaven announcing, crown incoming. The dream of the crown and the earthquake. In prayer, I was taken into a vision. I saw a crown descending from heaven, but it couldn't land because the ground beneath was unstable. So the angels began to shake the terrain until all false foundations broke. Then the crown rested, and the voice said, until I shake you, I cannot seat you. You're asking for authority, but still standing on old agreements, still wearing old names, still tolerating old patterns. And God is shaking you, so the crown doesn't fall into mixture.